Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. So today you join me at Teamsport Leicester for another members event. That is right, today it is Need for Speed. So that is 3 heats and a big 20-minute race at the end of that. So you got 3 heats, so 10-minute heats, grid start heats, randomised grid starts. So without further ado, man, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already. Without further ado, let's begin. So now we are doing the first random grid start of the session, and I think I start right at the back. So yeah, so get the so randomised grid start, guys. So you start from middle, back and the front in the 3 heats, and then obviously the positions you start in the actual race is where you start in the actual race. But anyway, so yeah, look at that, I am dead last. So get dead last out the way first, and then we can start. So let's go. The lights are on red, about to turn green any second now. So the lights are green and away we go. So let's see what happens. That guy there couldn't get started on the first hairpin. This hairpin is chaos. There we go. So I kind of stay out the way a little bit just to get all the bashing out the way. So there we go. So I'm not lost position. I'm on the inside right now, trying to get a good out in there. There we go. I'm not dead last. I put 1 position back. He took it too wide. He took it wide. So now I'm on the inside of him. What happens here? Can I take him? Yeah, there we go. I don't block him out. And I've got to say, guys, this tonight's race was one of the best races we've had in a while. So yeah, so that is 2 places up from the start, and we are now coming down the ramp to head to the start finish line to start our second lap right now. So let's go. So right, we have now caught up to ones in front. As you see right now, some massive train is happening. So here we go. So we are coming up this ramp right now. This is where I gain another position. So look at that. They're fighting. They're battling it out. He took it wide. So now I pushed my way through. I'm a heavyweight guy, so push your way through. I've gained a position right there. So that's another position down on the second lap. So not bad at all. Not bad. So yeah, them two were fighting, and I capitalised on it and got my position. So there we go. So now I'm defending City now. So that means I am defending for my life. For my life. Anyway, let's continue. Let's see what else happens here. I think he again took it out wide. What happens here? Can I overtake him? I'm watching at the same time as you. Oh, look at that. He took it out wide. He skidded. I think that guy panicked. I gained 4 positions from lap 3. So I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy considering starting dead last. We'll take that any day. But now let's look at it, guys. I've got a massive gap to the next one in front. So can I catch up? Let's have a look. Two laps later, I have now caught up to the ones in front. So what happens here? Can I overtake him? This guy left it open. Look at that. So I've got the inside of him along as your 60-40, guys, alongside the car in front. You know, it's your opportunity to get through. So that's what I thought. So good overtake right there. 5 positions gained from that. I've skipped a few laps because nothing else happened. But again, we have now caught up to the ones in front. So I'm literally, guys, slowly gaining positions every lap, so pretty happy with that. So oh, look at that, he took it well tight then. So what happens here? Can I get another overtake? There's some massive train happening right now, so people are fighting, battling, and that leaves gaps for the ones behind to get a good position. So can I overtake these ones? Let's have a look together, man. Say, guys, I'm watching it at the same time as you. There we go. So nothing happened so far. I'm still behind them. I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to get a good position. But look at that. I am now defending as well. So look at that. He took it out wide. I made a bad mistake here. I nearly took it out wide and let the guy behind me get through. But I kept it tight. These two are fighting. I bashed him out of the way. A little bash there. But you know what, guys? It's racing. He's fast up the ramp right here. So now I'm thought, damn, I'm on the outside. So I've got to get back inside. Look at that. So now I'm back inside right now. because I left it well open there. That guy behind me could have overtook, but he didn't. And damn, what racing, what racing. So again, we are still at it. Skipped a couple of laps later and we are still in the same position we were in. Damn, the guy, this race is exhausting. There we go. So look at that massive train behind me now. So I'm defending, but trying to attack. But yeah, so crazy race, guys. Absolutely crazy race. If you want more of these videos, man, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already. Let me know in the comments that you're enjoying it, because guys, go-karting is life right now. You know, I love karting. You know, it's brilliant, man. It's so sick. Motorsport, man. It is the new hobby. So let's go. So I'm still battling. I'm still trying to find ways to get through as well as defending. So I've got two options here. Look at that! Hang on! He took it out wide! He took it out wide! So he's gave me a position. So I might have closed him in a little bit there. But it is racing, guys. Anything can happen when you're racing. And look at that. I've gained another position from his mistake. That was a poor mistake from him. He left it well open. And again, I am now just going to attack this guy right here. Oh, he took it out wide. Can I overtake on the last lap, guys? I think this is the last lap coming up right now. So, can I overtake? Let's have a look together. So, man, I'm just yapping for days right now. But this race, man, no, it isn't one to be missed. Trust me. But I think that is it, guys. Look at that. The guy in front now has pulled away. Hang up. Hang on a second. Hang on. What's happened here then? All of a sudden I've caught up with him. I've took him. I've took him on the inside. Wow. What is that? That is amazing. Guys, I can't believe that happened right there. He left it so open for me, and look at that right now. We're on yellow flags, which means we're now heading to the pit lane to start our next heat. That was crazy. And here we go, look at that. I am now starting near the front, so I've started back, now the front, so the next one will be middle. So what happens here, let's find out. The lights are teasing us. It's now on red, about to turn green any second now. The lights are on green, and away we go again for the second heat of this. So look at that, I get tight to the barrier right there to block the guy on the side of me getting past. And there we go, I've kept my position right now, third place. Obviously that first corner, guy, that first hairpin is where a lot of stuff can happen, like a lot of accidents. Yeah, again, look at that, accidents already. Because they're people, man, they're just, you know, it's extreme, man. You know, people want to get a good position from the get-go. But obviously, a lot of accidents can happen on that first hairpin. And away we go again. We are now racing. So, can I pull away from the ones behind? Let's have a look. So, nothing great exciting happening right here. Just me, just as like at the front, not losing a position. We're just waiting it out. Next lap to go. So I'll let you watch it for a bit because I'm just yapping. As you can see, guys, nothing happened during this race. Everyone kept their position. It's quite a boring race, this one, but top 3 for me to start in the next race. Not bad at all, but as you see right now, I caught up to a back marker. So yeah, so that's how you know we are literally just flying through this track today. So yeah, so will he let me through? Let's have a look. Let's have a watch together, shall we? Because he ain't fighting for anything. He ain't fighting for anything. He's just holding me up right now. So yeah, NPCs, man, NPCs. But anyway, yeah, he kind of let me through, kind of. But yeah, I let him off. But yeah, guys. So this one was just a boring heat. But obviously not for me, because like I say, top 3 finish. So we'll take that any day of the week. So I think I'll let you watch it, and then we'll head to the pit to start our next race. So we are now about to start our 3rd and final heat before the final at the end. So now look at that mid-pack. So back, front and middle. That is all my things done now. So we're now just, I think we're just getting points now to start our final race. So here we go. So the lights are on red, about to turn green any second now for our final heat of the night. The lights are green and away we go. I didn't get off to a good start right there. It took ages to start, but anyway, let's go. So I'm right in the middle of the pack right now, getting bished around everywhere, but again, I've not lost position, which is good. You took it out right there. Can I side by side? Man, hectic start to the race. Hectic start. This is why I don't start. This is why I hate starting in the middle, because you're always in the thick of it. Everybody knows. Yeah. Anyway, I'm on the inside. I switched back on him right there to get a position. Coming down this hill right now, and we're about to start our 2nd lap. So can we pull any more positions together? Because I did lose a couple. Oh, look at that! I have skidded out. This kart was so skiddy for some reason. I don't know why it was so skiddy. It felt super weird with the handling. Really weird. But anyways, look at that, guys. Promising start. I am now dead last due to that accident right there. So yeah, so I've got some putting back to do. I'm a bit annoyed about that. A bit annoyed because this kart, man, it was so slippy. And I don't know why. I just don't know why. So literally, guys, 5 laps later, I have caught up to some back markers that are obviously in front of me. So, you know, I've done well to come back a little bit right here after that awful skid. Anyway, so we're now battling for dead last position. So can I get a few positions back before the final race? Let's have a look together, shall we? So now, he's took it out wide again. That was the same guy from the last race where he took it out wide. But yeah, we're side by side up the ramp. I'm on the outside, he's on the inside. Can I get him? I got him on the outside. Very unusual that. Very unusual to get overtake on the outside on that hill right there. So yeah. So now I've gained 1 position back. I've skipped a few more laps because again we're now caught up to some more at the end here. Can I get another position? For some reason he let me through there. I don't know why. I think he thought I was, further ahead than I was. But I wasn't, mate. I was behind you. So thank you for that 3 position give back anyway. So yeah, so now I've gained 2 positions back. You know what? I'm not dead last after that awful mistake. So we'll take that any second, I'll take that any day now. So yeah, can I gain any more positions? I've skipped again. A few more laps and I've caught up to another back marker right here. Can I get another position just to get a few more points on the board? He's took out wide. I've kind of been a bit naughty there. So I kind of gave it back to him. I'm on, I make sure he knows I'm near. Make sure I knows he's there. I'm right behind him. Can I overtake him? Back to back, bumper to bumper right now. Yeah, so me guys, bad mistake for me right there. So I had to give it back to him because I felt a bit bad for doing that. Switch back, lovely switch back, but I sort of backed out a bit there because it was dangerous coming down that hill. I didn't want to hurt any others, so I've kind of backed out right there. But again, we go again. So can I actually get past him? This guy's a tricky customer. He's tricky. Oh, look at that! I've left it open right there. Bad mistake. But again, managed to keep it. God, this battling, man, it's brutal. Battling, brutal. But you know what, guys? We love it, man. We love racing. Literally, I'm trying to find ways to get past this geezer because he's making it tricky. Literally, like, let me through, please. Look at that. I'm trying to find switchbacks, trying to find different angles to try and trick him a little bit, but he ain't having any of it. Fair play to him right there. Fair play to him. Getting on my nerves, but that is it, guys. You have to keep your position. He nearly skidded out there. And the guy behind me is also trying to get a position. So it's a 3-way battle right now. Oh, naughty. I can't let him. I can't look at this, man. Bumper to bumper. This is hectic racing. Oh, look at that. That was bad from me. I gave him that position right there. I don't know what happened there. Damn. To be fair, guys, I think this one is leading. Yes, I think this guy here is leading. So I think that's why I let him through. Yeah, I think that is why. Yeah, look, he's everywhere, this guy. Yeah, I think he's leading. But again, that gives me position. That gives me an opportunity right there. I picked up the pieces. And yeah, I got a position back. Yeah, I picked up the pieces right there. I thought I sort of hang back a little bit, let this guy do his business, and then I can pick up the pieces, and that's what I did. So pretty happy with that. So now we are getting another position, and I don't think anything else happens, but I'll leave it playing for you. So right now we come to a sudden stop. Look at that, I about into the back of him. Yeah, there was an accident on track, guys, which means now we have to do a rolling start grid race. So there we go. So we're rolling start. This is where we are position wise on the track as it happens. So yeah, so we're doing rolling start. I hate these rolling starts because you'll see in a moment, I think it just gets really hectic. Like, it gets really hectic. Look, so people going slow. You have to do a walking pace grid start. But yeah, like where it turns green down that long ramp down there, it can become chaos. So let's see what happens, shall we? So can I gain anything from this start? This gave me like some sort of opportunity to get some positions. Look at this, guys. It just yeah, look, it's just hectic. Everything goes on, but look at that. From that grid start, from that rolling start, I've gained a position right there. You're looking behind me, guys. Mate, look ahead of you. He pushed me out right there, but I get it back to him. Get lost. You know, in my position, but there we go. So I gained one position from that. So, you know, from nothing to that, we will take that any day of the week. So, yeah. So an extra position for me. We're now competing for the last, I think it's the last couple of laps right now till the main race at the end. So let's get to that in a moment. We'll get to that. Psych! Watch this, guys. Watch this. So, right there, that was a four-way accident right there, which means I've gained 4 positions on the final lap. So I don't think it will count because obviously it was saying that. I think it does count. I think it counts. I think it does count. So I gained 4 positions from that accident right there. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And look at that, we are now coming to the pits. That's funny. That's made me laugh. So yeah, so I've literally gained 4 more positions from that. So now we are set to start our final race. So here we go. So look at that, guys. I'm top 3, by the way. So that is where I start on the grid. So let's go. The lights are on red. About to turn green in a second now. This is the final race, guys. This is where it all counts. So let's flip and go. So I take it on the inside right there. I block off that guy right there to A up. Bit aggressive right there, but look at that, because I'm on the inside I've kept my position. So guys, you know what that means right now, don't you? It is now time for Defend City. That is right, guys. I've got a bit of reputation down Teamsport for defending for my life. Okay, and so yeah, top 3. I've got, you know, I've kept my position from the grid start, top 3. So now I've literally just got to defend. But look at that, by the way. I took him on the inside right there for 2nd place. That is right. So right now, guys, your boy is 2nd. And for heavyweight against lightweights and middleweights, that is pretty impressive if you ask me. So now, can I just keep my position for 2nd place? And you know what that means? Like I say, Defend City. So now, can I defend for the whole 20 minutes and keep 2nd place? So let's find out together. And right then, guys, I do something quite silly here. So we're coming around to the start-finish line. Look at this. I don't know. You know, I don't know. Now I've seen it for myself. I think I was a little bit naughty and aggressive there, but I don't know, man. You know, I'm definitely alongside him. But was it fair? Let me know down below in the comments. You can be the judge of that. I think it was fair, but it was a bit aggressive in my opinion. I don't like being aggressive, only when it, you know, sort of need to be. But right there, I didn't really need to be right there. But you know what, we'll take it. Let me know down below in the comments. Was that a bit aggressive? I'm sure you'll agree with me. So right now, guys, a few laps have gone past, and now we're caught up to some back markers. Okay, so can I get past these back markers without any trouble? Let's have a look together. Okay, so yes, I'm still in 2nd place. That is right. So I've got to keep my position nice and tight. So I've got people behind me that are also fighting with me. So I've got to try and make sure I get past this guy nice and smooth, and keep the ones behind me out of the way as well. But look at that, I switched back right there. I do, in fact, get past quite fairly right there, nice and easy. So now I can push on and try and hopefully get a lead from 3rd place behind me. But look at that, they're right behind. They're right behind me. So can I keep it? Damn, God, this race was brutal. Obviously, a long night as well. I didn't get back to about 11 that night. Very late night. My bedtime at 11. So I was a bit annoyed about my bedtime being late. But you know what? Forget it. I think we are down to the final lap right now, and look at that, I've skipped my position, guys. Second place so far, so good. So you know what, good racing from me up tonight was, you know, really good, you know, nice and smooth. Yes, it wasn't the best people on the track tonight, but you know, still a bit of an achievement. So yeah, so there we go. I think that is it, guys. Look at that, we're now heading to the pits, and overall I finished second, so we'll take that any day of the week, guys. So like to stay video, hit like button, subscribe if you're not already. I'll see you guys next week for a brand new Grid Series Round 2.